welcome to Premier Sports Fan Center, and this is our live watch along show, and this is the UEFA competition. Yeah, the Europa League and the UEFA Conference League ongoing today, and we'll be focusing on two matches here. A lot of matches lined up for today. We saw the first 9 matches in the Europa League, and we saw also the first 9 matches in the UEFA Conference League, and yeah, it's the remaining 9 that will be played, and we'll be giving you live updates of all the happening. And our focus today for us will be on Chelsea competition under Enzo Maresca today. Let's see if he's going to start off with a victory for Chelsea in this encounter. We can see a lot of players being rested in this encounter. And our focus is on Manchester United. Yeah, Porto versus Manchester United. You know, Manchester United, they've been through a lot this season, you know, after a disappointing first match against Twente in the Europa League. They drew 1-1 in that encounter. It was like as if it was not enough. Tottenham added a lot again to their treasure, and in the last weekend, on Sunday precisely, they were defeated 3-0 in the EPL, and a lot have gone, have happened. Ten Hag was addressed. Ten Hag was interviewed, and he addressed the public, and they were saying, we are together in all this. Yeah, with the management of Manchester United, we are together in all this. I don't know how long they will be together in failure. But well, I will not be alone to talk about all the happenings in this encounter, where I have the great analyst himself who will give you in depth of what is happening here today. Shegu, you are welcome to the studio.
Good evening, Solomon. Good evening, football lovers around the world. Well, another beautiful night to talk about European competition. And it's so good seeing Chelsea back, in the European competition. Though it's the lowest of the European competition category, but it's really good seeing us back on the European front. I think the biggest game tonight has to be the game between Porto and Manchester United at the Dragon Stadium in Portugal. It's really going to be a tough one. It's the Europa League, but this happens to be a Champions League fixture, because this pairing is one of those pairings we see in the UEFA Champions League those days. But it's so unfortunate that the big teams are now falling back. That is why we're having Manchester United parading this star-studded team in the Europa League. And also, you look at the Porto's team, you look at it and you expect them to also be in the Champions League. But fortunately, this season they'll be playing in the Europa League. And one big name everybody really wants to see come up today has to be Samuel Omorodion, who is top striking for Porto tonight. It was on the brink of joining Chelsea, but he has already given a good account of himself at Porto, scoring 5 goals in 5 matches in just 3 starts for FC Porto, which is really good. So he will be a big threat against this Manchester United. And there are a lot of players who are coming back to Portugal. Talking about Bruno Fernandes and Diego Dalot. They are both Portuguese. They are back on their country soil, playing against some familiar foes in FC Porto. So it should be an interesting game in that game between Porto and Manchester United. And the Chelsea one at Stamford Bridge against Gent. Looking at the Chelsea side, is not the normal Chelsea starting 11. It has to be their second fiddle team, which Maresca has really trusted when it comes to the Conference League. And they've actually given a good account of themselves. And you look at it, it's still a fearful squad, because you have a player like Neto on the pitch, you have John Felix, you have Christopher Nkunku up front. These are scareful. No, these are players who always put a fear on the face of the opponent. So I think it should be an easy one for Chelsea. But this is Chelsea. This season they've actually been nice. So I think it should be a game they should take. And that's one between Manchester United and Porto. It might really be hard for Manchester United to get a victory over FC Porto in this one. Just be a big problem for him.
Yeah. And before you start running the commentary, the red card given to Bruno has been overturned. Yeah. And in the Chelsea squad, we are having one legendary player, son, Andre Goodjohnson.
Who won. Great chance there for Gent there, but they won't be scaring that. Yes, Goodjohnson is the son of them. That is him. That is the young man there, Goodjohnson. Is the son of the former Chelsea player, Edu Goodjohnson. Yes, those of us who started watching Chelsea in the early 2000s, we surely know Edu Goodjohnson, fantastic player during his days. Left Chelsea for Barcelona and still gave a good account of himself at Barcelona. So it's really great seeing his son playing football these days. When I saw the news this morning, I was like, wow, I'm really getting old, because I remember watching Goodjohnson when he was playing for Chelsea. So it's really great to see the son was born when Goodjohnson was still playing for Chelsea, now playing against Chelsea. I think he's living his dreams, playing at Stamford Bridge just like his father did during his playing career. And if he can actually showcase himself against this Chelsea side, who knows? He might actually join Chelsea also.
Yeah, because it's in his blood.
Yeah. Straight into the 4th minute at that game between Porto and Manchester United at the Dragon Stadium. You can see the fans right there in the Portugal capital in Porto right in that game. And if there's one thing we know about the Portuguese fans, is how much they are emotional and follow up with their teams. Various games are going on in Europe. About Foca match tonight to be in that one in the Europa League between FC Porto and Manchester United. And also in the Conference League, it's Chelsea against Gent. And Chelsea will be gunning all out to win the Conference League to become the first club in Europe to win all European competitions, from the UEFA Champions League to the Europa League and now to the Conference League. I think that might just be one motivation for the Chelsea squad. This young squad, I think they've actually shown that yes, they can push and surge forward to win that Europa League. And still 0-0 in both fixtures as they're going straight into the 5th minute. Manchester United are currently in possession of the ball. It's a star-studded team. Lissandro on the ball there, moves into the middle of the park, finds the captain, Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes returns the pass and straight onto the wing there. Manchester United move forward and tries to tease one onto the part of Amad Diallo, but Manchester United lost possession. It's going to be Porto who are going to chase this right now. Pepe on the ball there. Well, was easily muzzled out there by Lisandro Martinez. Back to the goalkeeper, Andre Onana, who has considered a lot of goals. That was Dallo, sorry, who got that off the foot of Pepe, the Portuguese international. Manchester United will play out from the back in this one. It's the 6th minute of that encounter. Straight into the middle of the park, finds the captain himself, Bruno Fernandes, who returns back to the center of the fence. There's Mazuri on the ball there as Manchester United looks to come out from the fence, sends it back to the center back and Delight, and Delight will hold on to the ball for Manchester United. And Porto are trying to be pragmatic in this one, trying to be careful with how they come out against Manchester United. This is the 7th minute in that game and still 0-0. In the Chelsea one, it has been Chelsea dominating possession in this one. Tosin on the ball there and holds onto the ball for Chelsea and looks, Tosin on the ball right now. And Chelsea will look to break out from the back against Gent. And if there's one thing we've noticed about Chelsea this season is how much they are never in a rush to go out to attack against their opponents. They always take their time on the ball. Yeah, might just be a chance for Manchester United. Rashford on the ball.
And it's a goal!
That is the first goal for Manchester United. It's Marcus Rashford in the 8th minute. And Diego Costa surprisingly beaten to his near post there for Manchester United, leading this one. What a way for Manchester United to start this game against FC Porto. It's a well-deserved goal for Eric and getting his boys in this one. Rashford to the rescue with the first goal for Manchester United. And what a run there from the England international. The 27 years old got into the box there and fired it straight into the near post for Manchester United lead in this one. What a way for them to start this game against FC Porto.
Yeah, what a way for them to start against FC Porto. Again, now we see Rashford again getting the goal. I don't know what's actually wrong with it.
This is where he looks more. This is where he looks more dangerous. When he has that space to run through, and you can see how well he ran through the two legs there. I think I have to fault on Diego Costa there. That was a bad pick there from the Portuguese international. You expect him to do better there because he's one of those top-rated goalkeeper, and I would have expected him to get a better hand on that. But good one for Manchester United to get the early lead in this encounter. It might just motivate them into doing the unthinkable and getting a victory here. Yes, Chelsea coming all out in this one and looking for a first goal, but that will roll out for a corner kick. That was Pedro Neto with that opportunity for Chelsea to send one cross into the box there. But it took a weak deflection. It's off for a corner kick to Chelsea. 7 minutes gone at Stamford Bridge. It's still Chelsea 0, Gent 0.
Yeah, Chelsea 0, Gent 0. And Porto 0, Manchester United 1. And you can see Bruno Fernandes smiling as the captain of Manchester United. Porto actually came. They show intent in the first minutes of the game. They went against Manchester United, trying to break back their defense, but they didn't get it. But look at it's a one-man run. That goal was a one-man run. It was not like a team play. That's
what you get from a winger. Yeah. I'm always of the belief that the time where Rashford doesn't actually give a good account of himself, most when he plays as a 9, which is in an unfamiliar position for him. Whenever he's playing on the wing and has a lot of space to run in between, he's always giving a good account of himself. You look at the goals he has scored this season; it's almost from the same situation, getting into position and coming into the wing, into the play there, and get his goal. So that is a typical Marcus Rashford goal. Good goal for him. Good way for him to pick that. I think it can just go on to push Manchester United more, and let's see if they can get a goal. Yes, a chance for Chelsea. And do that beat for no, but that cross there, that shot there, sorry, from João Felix, when we go into the back of the net. Took 1 minute touches on that ball there, and that will threaten the Gent goalkeeper. It's going to be a throw into Chelsea. Renato Vega will be standing on this throw. He's playing as the left back for Chelsea tonight, as there's no Marco Correa in the starting 11 for Chelsea. Chelsea still trying to get their first goal in this goal. It's Genk on the ball there, lost possession in the dangerous position. Neto on the ball there, drops one into the box, but back into the parts of a Chelsea teammate there. But that won't be threatening Gent, and it's going to roll out for a throw into Gent in that moment there, and that was João Felix, and he has to be disappointed himself there with that touch he took on that ball straight into the 90th minute. It's still Manchester United leading away from Roma against FC Porto at the Drago Stadium is 1-0, and at Stamford Bridge is still 0-0 between Chelsea and Genk. Chelsea regains possession. João Felix on the ball there, finds Mijako Modric. Modric looks inward into the middle of the park there, and as Chelsea looks to attack right here from this moment there, turns the park and turns around and finds the star striker for tonight's feature on Kuku. Kuku lost possession. It's going to be Genk who come out against Chelsea. Lost possession back, and yes, Chelsea regaining possession, and they'll look to attack against Genk right now. A chance for Chelsea to find himself into the box. Neto with the ball there and tries to take a shot there, but that won't threaten the goalkeeper. I'm talking about the Gent goalkeeper. Chelsea back in possession, dominating possession against this Gent team. Yeah, it's Tosin Adarabioyo finds Badashil on the ball, who has a rare start for Chelsea tonight. And Badashil looks into the middle of the park, finds Caicedo, and Caicedo goes straight to the wing there, finds Pedro Neto. Neto releases the pass there. He has a chance for Chelsea to send the cross into the box, but returns it back to Pedro Neto. Yes, Chelsea still locking around the box of Gent in this one, looking for the first goal in this one. Badashil on the ball, and what will Badashil make out of this? Sends it back into the parts of his Chelsea teammates, and still Chelsea in possession. Disasi on the ball there, returns it into the middle of the park and finds Tosin Adarabioyo, who has been rumored to wants to play for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Here's João Felix on the ball, looks inward into the middle, finds Badashil. Badashil returns it, finds Vega. Vega with a cross into the box without bringing first goal. But Christopher Nkunku couldn't get that as the Gent centre back there, Watabe, put a leg onto that to send it out for a corner kick. It's going to be a corner kick for Chelsea. That will have been a tap in there for the Chelsea first goal into the box there without being for Chelsea. Gent still clears their line, and they're still playing dangerously in the box. It's still Chelsea in possession, looking for a first goal. Another wicked shot there from Pedro Neto. And looks like all the players on the Chelsea right wing are always interested in taking a shot, because tonight there's no Madueke, and now Pedro Neto is also interested in getting a goal for himself in this one. And back to the UEFA Europa League, and Porto comes out with a cross. Samu on the ball there, but easily deflected off his feet there. It's still Porto who are coming out looking for the equalizer in that encounter, as we're straight into the 13th minute in that game between FC Porto and Manchester United. Back in play, Chelsea attacking against Genk in this one, but that won't really happen as the Belgian team will clear their lines. But still Chelsea dominating possession and looking for the first goal. Sends it back into the middle of the park, and here's oh, what a beautiful moment with this very chance for Chelsea. Cross across the pitch, and it's a chance for Chelsea. First goal! And it's Viega with first goal for Chelsea. Renato Viega with his first goal since joining Chelsea. What a goal there from the Portuguese international to give Chelsea and Enzo Maresca the first goal in that encounter. It's a well-deserved goal for Chelsea in the 12th minute. Opening the score sheet in that one against Gent here. And you can see what it means to the Chelsea players and Chelsea fans. Renato Vega, the left back, with the first goal for Chelsea.
Wow, what a game, what a game. Chelsea dominated position there. From the right across that one. It came from the deep of the left side, headed that one in, and the goalkeeper, he actually headed it well, placed it very well to the left side of the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper could not get that one.
Yeah, it's actually well deserved for them. You can see that cross, the perfect cross. There was nothing the goalkeeper could do about that. And look at that poor cross there. That was Mijako Modric with the cross. If he's not getting the goals, he's getting the assist, and you can see him turning into a better a more serious player, because I can't really remember the last time he got a good hold of his cross, and that was a perfect place cross there for Renato Vega to get his first goal for Chelsea. And you can see what it means to the Chelsea bench, how much they are motivating these players that yes, they can do it. Good one for Chelsea. This is the way you start against Gent. Gent has not really come out against this Chelsea side to show that they have what it takes to challenge Chelsea. It might just be one of those whitewash games that ends out in the likes of a 5-0, 4-0 scoreline, because it has really been dominated by Chelsea.
It really been dominated by Chelsea, and if it's going to be a whitewash whitewash. I think it's an opportunity for players to increase the number of goals they get for the season. You can say this is the number of goals I scored this season. I think it's
Yeah,
a, it's about,
I think Christopher Okuku might still fancy him chance of getting more goals in this game. And I actually tried to push off what's it called Jackson from the starting 11 of Chelsea, because when you look at it, he might just be a chance for Chelsea again. And he's Modric almost getting a second assist in this game. But the goalkeeper of what's it called, Gent there, that is David Riouf there, got hold of that, and his Genk, who come out against Chelsea, sends it onto the part of his teammate there, but that was easily cut out, and it's Chelsea goalkeeper Jorgensen who kicks that out and finds Kaisede. Kaisede will go to the wing, finds the Chelsea standing captain Disasi. Disasi returns it back and finds Tosin Adarabioyo. Tosin will send it to Badashiu. And what a big moment there for Manchester United, but they couldn't put it into the back of the net. Ashland presented with that. Good, the goalkeeper couldn't do anything, and that was Rashford almost getting himself an assist there for Manchester United. What a touch there! Oh, it was it was even a Porto player who got a weakened leg on that. That would have been an own goal against Porto. Porto are still struggling to get hold of this game or come into this game alive. And still Manchester United leading in that one as they're getting straight into the 16th minute of that account. It's a corner kick to Manchester United in this moment, and fastly taken into the box with this very chance for Manchester United to get a second goal. And into the box with that beat.
Confusion in the box.
Looks like there's a confusion going on at the Drago Stadium. And that was almost turning into the back of his own net, and what will have been an own goal for FC Porto against Manchester United. And back in play in that Europa Conference League, and sends it back to the goalkeeper, David Riouf, the goalkeeper of Genk. Gent, who sends it into the middle of the park. Gent holds possession. Chelsea regains possession, but the referee will penalize, and the Chelsea standing captain, Disasi, says that was a foul on the young Porto player, Gent players there. Frank Suarez, spotting the jersey number 19 for Gent. It's still just leading 1-0. Gent will come out against Chelsea right now. Sends it to Jordan Toromogbe, who plays for Nigeria. But he hasn't really been called into the Super Eagles of Nigeria starting team sheet. And sends it back is Badashil on the ball. Badashil straight to Tosin. Tosin holds onto the ball, finds out Disasi. Disasi will come into the middle of the park for the Blues in this one. And returns it back to Badashil. Badashil will initiate an attack for Chelsea from the back there. And Badashil sends it to Miyako Modric. Modric cuts inward, returns it to Badashil. And still Chelsea holding on to the ball. Gent playing mostly in their own box in this one. Sends it back and finds Tosin Adarabioyo. Tosin will look into the middle, finds Kaisede. Kaisede straight to Disasi. Disasi looks onto the wing there and finds his Chelsea teammate Pedro Neto. Neto returns it to Disasi. Disasi finds Tosin. Tosin finds Badashil. Badashil with the ball for the Blues. Finds Kaisede, the young Italian, and he will hold on to the ball. And the referee says spots an infringement against Gent there. Yeah, it might just be a chance for Porto. Sam has really been a thorn in the flesh of the Manchester United defenders. Yes, still Porto coming all out there. What a chance for Porto to send the cross into the box, but they are
tried everything they couldn't score against Aston Villa. So they have to get ready for that Aston Villa match.
Yes, Chelsea breaking out right now, looking for that second goal. Pedro Neto on the ball there, but selfishly he will be dropping that, but the referee allows plays to continue. Says that wasn't an infringement against the Chelsea winger. And Porto coming all out right here, looking for the first of 2 goals against Manchester United. Will that be possible for Porto as they look to attack against Manchester United in this one? And let's see if they can get that goal, but no, Manchester United will defend their lines there. Chelsea with the ball there. Modric finds Renato, and back to Modric. Modric having the game of his life tonight against this Jets team tonight, and sends it into the middle. Kaisede has seen a lot of ball for Chelsea. Returns it to Disasi. Disasi on the ball there for Chelsea. Finds his teammate Badashil. Badashil looks inward into the middle. Yeah, might just be a chance for Chelsea. And onto the parts of João Felix, but Felix couldn't hold on to the ball there. And it's Gent who will clear their lines in this one against Chelsea. Chelsea regains possession, seeing more of the ball than Gent in this one. And that looks like it's going to be a totally Chelsea-dominated game against Gent in this one. We're straight into the 22nd minute of that account, and also the 23rd minute of that encounter between Manchester United and Porto, where we've seen 2 goals already. Manchester United leading 2-0, courtesy goals from Rashford and Ashland in that encounter, while Chelsea are still leading 1-0 in this one. And courtesy a goal from the Chelsea player Renato Vega in the 12th minute. Looks like we'll be seeing a lot of goals tonight in the UEFA Europa League and the UEFA Conference League, no doubt.
No doubt, no doubt. You know, you talk about possession that Chelsea dominating possession against Gent. What do you expect when Chelsea dominate possession against Manchester City? And we are playing playing against Gent. What do you expect? There is total domination. That is what we see when it comes to possession wise. And right now they are leading, and I still expect they're going to get more goals in this encounter.
Yeah, surely. The goals actually going to come. And you look at the number of chances created by Chelsea in this game, then you have to agree that yes, they've actually been the top team in amongst these two teams. The Gents have not really come into this party, but just also have to be careful because they can be dangerous on the counter because they are looking like a team that is shaping themselves up to hit Chelsea on the counter. And if there's one thing we know about Chelsea this season, it's about the number of goals conceded by Chelsea. Chelsea has conceded a lot of goals this season in Porto. You have even in the Europa League, I guess teams you won't expect to see Chelsea conceding goal like the Servette game. And let's see if they can hold on to this. Modric with the ball there, but that will roll out for a corner kick to Chelsea. It's the 24th minute of that encounter between Manchester United and Porto. Manchester United surprisingly leading 2-0. I'm very sure even their fans will be so surprised. I'm seeing Manchester United leading that 1-2-0. It's the UEFA Europa League and UEFA Conference League tonight. Chelsea has a corner kick in this one in the 24th minute. We can see two Chelsea players, João Felix and Pedro Neto, standing on that, and we have about 6 Chelsea players on the box there to chase that goal. But they takes it short one, and yes, might just be thrown into the box there. But that will go into the back of the net, and that was Tosin Adarabioyo who rose highest to get onto the end of that. And it's 24 minutes, approaching the 25th minute already in that Chelsea game. And Gent will look to come out against Chelsea right now and sends it into the parts of the captain Mitrovic and looks up forward and finds Gambo. And back into the middle of the park is Gent who are looking to attack against Chelsea. Sends it back to the captain. And it's Mitrovic, the Gent captain, looks back into defense and finds Watambe. Watambe will find Jordan Torunaya. And Jordan will come forward with the ball there for Gent. Sends it across the pitch and tries to play in Frank Sech there, but that's won't be getting. I'm sorry, he tries to play in Fadiga, the Senegalese international, but that's won't be getting to Fadiga, and it's going to roll out for a throw into Chelsea in the 25th minute of that encounter. And yes, Chelsea coming all out right now. And here is Tosin finds Badashiu. Badashiu returns it to Tosin. Adarabioyo. Tosin will come forward, holds onto the ball for Chelsea, not in a rush, and sends it back to the captain, Disasi. Disasi looks forward, finds Neto. Neto will cut inward with the ball for Chelsea, returns it back into the center of defense where he finds Tosin Adarabioyo. Tosin will send it to Badashiu. Badashiu with the ball for Chelsea, holds onto it. That is, the way Chelsea has dominated this game is actually a one-sided game, no doubt.
Yeah, one-sided game, no doubt, because Chelsea have actually improved. It's back-to-back victory, 4 consecutive victory for Chelsea, and this season also we've seen them keep 3 clean sheet so far this season. What we didn't see last season, at the point every club score against Chelsea, but that 3 clean sheets kept by Chelsea so far, I think it's a welcome development to their defensive.
At the point this season, early stages of this season, we're complaining about how the Chelsea defense has been shipping in a lot of goals. But I think looking at the last 2 games, they've actually improved on that, and they've been back of the pack, which is really a good push or a really good shift in the paradigm for Chelsea. Let's see how much they improve on that. Modric on the ball there, and Miyako Modric will look to cut in and holds onto the ball there, tries to cross into the box, but he was easily removed off that ball there from that Gent player Mitrovic, the captain. And back is Badashil on the ball. Badashil will find his Chelsea teammate Warwick.
And it's a goal.
Porto who has won back in this one against Manchester United. And it's Porto who has scored one back in this one. And this game on right, the Portugal winger with the equalizer. Look at that. It looks like that was Samu with the first touch who gave that bigger header that Andre has parried halfway onto the part of that FC Porto's player. And we have the first goal in that game between 20 and Fenerbahce. It's 20 leading 1-0 in that encounter as we are getting straight into the 27th minute in the Chelsea game. And right now, Porto are coming back in this one against Manchester United. Oh, that was even Dalot who sends that onto the part of the onrushing, Pepe, who actually had the easiest of tapping header for that Porto's first goal against Manchester United. They've got the deficit in that one right now, and it's Manchester United 2, FC Porto 1.
Wow! Across Europe in the Europa League right now, let's quickly look at what is happening in other features here, where some of the goals we've seen so far. Eintracht Frankfurt away from home are leading Besiktas 2-0 in that encounter. And Porto against Manchester United 2-1 in that encounter. Manchester United leading 2-1. And Lyon leading Rangers 2-1. And Twente just made it 1 against Fenerbahce. Then in the Europa Conference League, where we have Panathinaikos leading Borak Bonja away from home 1-0 in that encounter. Chelsea leading Gent 1-0. And Copenhagen leading Jojolona 1-0 in that encounter. Yeah, and then Lax leading Jogadem 1-0 in that encounter. And Patrick Cobb leading Parfos 1-0 in that encounter. Those are the matches we've seen goals so far.
Yeah,
Others are goalless.
yeah, beautiful game between the Chelsea and Jets game. Sorry, as we're approaching the 28th minute. In that one, still Chelsea leading 1-0. Going straight to the Chelsea starting 11 is Jorgensen, the goalkeeper. Andrew Azor decides is the standing captain today, playing as a right back for Chelsea. Renato Vega playing on the left back position. Is the pairing of Tosin Adarabioyo and Bennett Padashiu for Chelsea in the centre back. Kesare Kasede is in the Chelsea starting 11 tonight, and pairs with Dels Biriol on the pivot role of Chelsea, on the pivot of Chelsea, and the attacking midfield we have Pedro Neto, João Felix, and Mirko Modric, and the Loma striker Christopher Nkuku for Chelsea tonight against Gent. And going straight to the Gent starting 11 is Levi Roof, always the goalkeeper. We have Jordan, the Nigerian, playing as one of the three centre backs. Watanabe and Mitrovic make up the three centre backs for Gent in this one. In the middle we have Archie Brown, Matthias Delodge, and Ito. And also Hugo Gambo, while up front is Noah Fadiga, Andre Goodjohnson, and Frank Sanchez of Sodex starting tonight for Gent in this one. They're currently trailing Chelsea at the 29th minute. Is still Chelsea leading 1-0. But I think Chelsea needs to create more chance for them to get more goals against this Gent team, because gradually Jets are coming into this one against Chelsea.
Yeah, they are coming in, and also Porto gradually coming into the match against Manchester United. That's one goal they scored. Has actually motivated them.
That is a crazy yellow card that being picked up there by Samu. I don't really understand why he actually had to bang the ball on the floor there. He's still young, but he should not be getting himself into this kind of emotional movements. That is actually a stupid yellow card. He's picking up there. He should understand better the rules and laws of that guides of the game.
Yeah, and we have a message here from Abidemi Aluko. Say, good evening, Premier Sport Fan Center. I greet you guys in the studio. Abidemi Aluko from Abuja. Thank you very much, Abidemi Aluko. Yeah. And let's see if one thing about this Manchester United, gradually they are beginning to be you can't really rely on them. Right now they are 2 goals up, and it's going to get worse if at the end of the day Porto equalizes.
Right now they are not 2 goals up. Okay, they have 2 goals.
They were 2 goals up, now it's 2-1.
They are leading 2-1
now. So if they score 2-2 now,
yes,
and at the end of the day maybe Porto win 3-2. It's going to be another big.
It's really going to be a bigger problem for them. But let's see if they can hang on in this one. To the end of the first half is what really matters most right now. In the 32nd minute, because Porto are currently raising their stocks against Manchester United. Here's the first goal scorer, Rashford on the ball. They returns it to Dalot. Dalot drops one onto the path of Bruno Fernandes, the captain there. But Bruno will be getting onto that. And Porto will start play from a throw-in. It's the 32nd minute in that match between Manchester United and FC Porto. And still Manchester United leading surprisingly at the El Drago Stadium. It might just be a second yellow card. And it looks like the referee is a yellow card hungry person, as they are given the Manchester United captain Bruno Fernandes his yellow card in this one. It's the 31st minute in that game between Chelsea and Gent. It's a free kick to Chelsea, and both Portuguese players there, Pedro Neto and João Felix, are both standing on this free kick duties for Chelsea. Will this be a chance for Chelsea to get the second goal?
Yeah, well, let's see if they get the second goal here, and you can see Bernardo Fernandes. One thing about this, now he's talking to the referee. Last time out, he got a
red card.
Red card was over. But the question is that the damage caused by that red card, can the FA return it back?
No. That is unreturnable. Well, that call was actually a very close one. Because I think the player actually feels that should be a yellow card. To me, I actually saw it to be a red card to me, because way he opens.
There was a contact. There was that contact.
He opened up his thoughts. So I think I always think that should be a red card offense to the captain there.
So probably maybe because he slipped, that was the reason why they were turning.
But good on to Manchester United that they'll be having their captain back, because it's really going to be a big problem for them without having not having Bruno Fernandes. Even with Bruno Fernandes, they are struggling this season. And talk more of without Bruno Fernandes. It might just be a chance for Porto's second goal as they hold on to the ball. He crosses to the ball. And it's the second goal.
This is what I'm talking about.
Sam putting that in the back of the net. What a
Samu.
goal, what a comeback in this game from FC Porto. Like I said, he has a goal in this game, no doubt. And that is it. FC Porto are back in the
Wahala.
34th minute.
Hey,
And it's
man, you.
Samu Omorodion there, the Spanish striker, bringing Porto back into this one. Eric Tang is looking hopeless there and looking lost on the Manchester United bench. And what a comeback for Porto against Manchester United. Who would have thought in this first half? Samu Omorodion was once linked with Chelsea, but the Chelsea fans were all over the internet saying they don't want Samu. And look at the same Duran they don't also want playing for for Aston Villa, also getting goals this season.
Doing very
so
well.
You have to just give it to the Chelsea, what's it called, the Chelsea sporting directors, that they know how to get this young talent. Look at that goal from Samu, a typical striker goal, and bullied bullied the late in that moment, and there was nothing Andre Onana could do there to stop that. So I won't really fault Andre Onana for that goal. It's a typical striker goal there from Samu Omorodion.
You have to blame the lead. You know, his positioning against Samu was wrong because he was.
No, I don't think that was a cross. Samu was coming behind him, so there was no way he was going to see who is at his back. And this guy has really been bullying the Manchester United defense all game long. So it's really going to be a big one to see how Manchester United are going to block that young player there. Talking about blocking there, that was a chance for Gent against Chelsea. Gent are gradually coming up in this one. I won't be surprised if they grab an equalizer in this first half against Chelsea in this encounter. Gent comes forward there and sends it onto the part of Gamble. Gamble with the ball there, returns it back to the captain Mitrovic, and Mitrovic will holds onto the ball there, returns it to Gamble on the wing, and Gamble comes forward with the ball there, finds cuts inward there, finds Ito. Ito returns it back to Mitrovic. Mitrovic, the captain there, holds onto the ball there and sends it back into the part of a chance there for beautiful chance there. And that was a chance for Good Johnson to get one on Stamford Bridge, a stadium where he was hunting ground for his father when he was in his early playing days there. And we can see Good Johnson on the pitch there, also enjoying the game between Chelsea and Gent. What a moment that would have been if that had gone into the back of the net for Gent against Chelsea. Look at how the defense was open. That's always been my problem with the Chelsea defender there, Badashiu. He's not always conscious of the spaces he leaves behind him. And one of these moments, I think Gent might just take advantage of those chances being opened by Chelsea. They've not really looked very good after scoring goals. How much they've dominated game after scoring that goal has reduced. Gent has really come out against this Chelsea side. I have that belief that yes, they can also get an equalizer against Chelsea. Sends it to the cross to Manchester United and looking to regain their lead in this one. And it's back in place. Manchester United back onto the wing there. And it's chance for Manchester United to send the cross into the box there. And the cross being whipped into it with that beat-it-out goal. What a chance there for Manchester United. But that will be getting to the back of the net. But still Manchester United in possession. Sends it back onto the part of his teammate there. And the referee says there was an offside call against Marcus Rashford, who scored the first goal. We would have thought of Manchester United conceding 2 goals against Gent in this one. Beautiful cross there, whipped in by the captain, Bruno Fernandes, but Lautaro Martinez couldn't hang on to that. And you can see how confused Eric Tang is.
Yeah, he's out of idea right now because because most of the matches he played, you know, at the point he would talk and talk and talk, and you think he's coming up with a new tactics. We still remain the same, you know, and we are all together in this, we are all together in this, we are all together in this. You know, with the management, he continued to say that we are all together when when the letter will reach him.
Yeah, they are together in it, no doubt. They are together. Okay, here's Tosin Adarabioyo for Chelsea. And he comes forward with the ball for the Blues in this one as the lead against Gent in this account at 37th minute or 36 minutes approaching the 37th minute of that account. Tosin Adarabioyo with the ball there, goes out wide and finds Disasi, the standing captain. And Pedro Neto has been called into action. Neto lost possession in a dangerous position, but the referee spotted an infringement against Jordan Toruni Agadia. It's going to be a free kick to Chelsea in the 37th minute of that encounter.
Yeah, to Chelsea. And, you know, I think sometimes in football, it's good you allow your opponent to play a little bit of the ball. Okay. That's what Chelsea has actually done to Gent. Let them play, come out. You know, you'll be tempted to want to continue. And that is how you can open up. You know,
I don't think that is the mentality I'm seeing on this pitch. It's Gent who has really improved you know, how much they've come out against Chelsea this one. There are moments in the game that you also have your own fair share of ball possession. That is what Gent has really done against this Chelsea. But let's see if Chelsea can add on and get the second goal, because they've actually closed all the openings in this one. Here might just be a chance for Chelsea. And here is a worry moment there. That is João Felix. And this has always been my biggest problem. That is the difference between João Felix and a Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer is always hungry to score more, to score goals, but João Felix is always a showboater, always in the mood to dribble around and scoring goals. But he needs to also get the goals, because it's really going to be a big battle between him and Cole Palmer. If he's not getting the goals, it's going to be one-way battle between him and Cole Palmer. He needs the goals to put Cole Palmer on his foot.
And I'm talking about Cole Palmer.
Great chance for Manchester United to get back into the lead in this one there. But Amad Diallo couldn't get onto that, and outside of the box there, he finally got onto that and crossed into the box there. But that was a weakened shot there, crossed there from Manchester United and cleared off the line. There is FC Porto will come back to threaten against this Manchester United, but Manchester United gets possession. He has straight into the middle of the park, looks straight to the wing there, finds Amad Diallo, who will drop it for Mazuri, and hereby just break chance for Chelsea. And still in play there is João Felix on the ball there, controlling and marshalling the Chelsea attacking midfield in this one. Back to Badashiu. Badashiu with the ball for the Blues as it comes forward. Returns it to Tosin Adarabioyo, his centre-back pair in this encounter. Tosin Adarabioyo returns it back to Badashiu. Badashiu with the ball there, returns it to Tosin Adarabioyo. And Tosin will choose to go straight to the right wing where he finds Hazel Disasi. Disasi sends it straight into the path of Pedro Neto. Neto straight to João Felix. João Felix to Disasi. Disasi finds Tosin. Tosin to Badashiu. And Badashiu will look to attack for Chelsea. Tries to pick a pocket pass there. But that will be getting into his destination as he regains possession. Badashiu with the ball.
Oh, that was
what was that?
That was a wayward pass.
And that should be a corner kick there to Gent, I guess, Chelsea. As we are approaching now the 39th minute of that encounter, it's going to be a corner kick to Gent. And Disasi just put himself, Badashiu just put himself under unnecessary pressure there.
Yeah, under unnecessary pressure, you know. There was a contact there, and that is why you see Mereshka complaining, you know. After the ball.
I think that contact was actually a soft one. He should have made his decision. You don't just jog onto a ball that is not at your feet.
You know, it's going to be a corner kick here, too.
Yeah, it's going to be a corner kick to Gent against Chelsea as they're chasing the equalizer in this one. Straight into the 40th minute of this encounter. Corner kick being taken by Gent into the box. But it's cleared there by Chelsea, and Gent will allow that to roll out for a throw-in against Chelsea. It's the 40th minute at both centers. Manchester United surprisingly took 2-0 advantage at the start of this game. But Porto rallied back against Manchester United and got 2 goals of their own from Pepe and Samu Omorodion. After Manchester United got 2 goals from Rashford and Manchester. Who scored Manchester United?
Rashford.
Yes, Rashford and Ojlund are putting Manchester United 2 goals up. But unfortunately, they conceded 2 to the home team. So it was Pepe with the first goal for Porto before Samu Omorodion got up the second goal for Porto. He's still he was bought from Atletico Madrid. Those are the kind of things Lisandro also, you know, does to players on the pitch. So it's just him being paid back in his coins in that one. And yes, Chelsea there. Tosin Adarabioyo finds Badashiu. Badashiu with the ball, looks into the pocket. Oh, there. Here is Chelsea attacking right now through the Chelsea left back who got the first goal. Ball to the part of Christopher Nkuku. Nkuku couldn't get the finish onto that there. Here's Chelsea back in possession. Miyako Modric with the ball there. Beats his man and looks to turn around and steals onto the ball but lost possession. And still Chelsea who are back in possession of the ball there. And back is Tosin Adarabioyo. Looks forward into the middle of the park there. Finds Dewsbury Hall. Returns it back to Kesede. Kesede back to Badashiu, who is currently on the ball for Chelsea. And has Miyako Modric on the ball. Beats his man and beats Gamble. Looks straight into the box there. Yeah, but just bring a cross into the box there. But Gents will clear the alliance in the 43rd minute. A very beautiful touch there by Tayoshi Watanabe. The Gent centre back in that moment. Chelsea takes the throw in through Renato Vega, who drops it to Kuku. Kuku looks into the middle of the pass, finds Kasari Kasaide. Kasaide looks out and finds Hazel Disasi. Looks out and finds João Felix. Back to Disasi. Disasi holds onto the ball there, returns it and finds Badashiu. Chelsea playing a big eye-line football against this Gent side. Miyako Modric on the ball there. Modric returns it and finds Badashiu. Badashiu will pass it straight into the hands of it's Chelsea team, and might just be a chance for Chelsea. Nkuku, but that was a big control there from the French international, who has been called up into the French national team. Olympique Lyon are currently running riot against Rangers in this one. They've scored the third goal, in that account, and they are currently 3-1 up against Rangers. And the first goal in that game was scored by Lawrence. For Rangers before conceding. Fofana scored the first goal for Lyon. Lawrence equalized for Rangers. Then we have Alexandra Lacazette scoring the second goal for Gent in that encounter. We'll be having confirmation of who scored the third goal for Gent against Rangers in that encounter. Back in play is that Chelsea game. It's Miyako Modric on the ball for the Blues that says one onto the part of his teammate here, but that was a wayward pass there from Miyako Modric and easily caught there by the Japanese Tsuyoshi Watanabe there for Gent. And it's still 1-0, Chelsea lead at the 45th minute, and it looks like this might just be how it goes into the halftime break. We might not be having one more goal for Chelsea or Gent in this one.
Yeah. Looking like it's going to end with one goal here because the time up. We are just playing into the additional minutes right now, and it's not the additional minutes has not been confirmed, and I don't think it's going to be a pretty long time. So any moment from now, the referee will be blowing at the end of the first half. Already we can see in some quarters there is in the halftime already in the Europa League where Atletico Bilbao versus AZ Alkmaar is still goalless. This halftime in that encounter. Then in the Conference League also where we have Borak Bonja versus Panathinaikos. It's also halftime in that one. Shamrock versus Apoel is also halftime in that encounter. So we'll be seeing more of halftime in the matches being played.
All right, just 1 minute added to that game between Chelsea and Gent as we look to go straight into the halftime break. It's still Chelsea leading 1-0 cause that 12th-minute goal scored by Renato Veiga. The Portuguese left back who got his first goal for Chelsea. And yes, Chelsea will look to attack one last time. Dewsbury all on the ball there and drops it onto the part of on the part of Pedro Neto. Neto will look to come inward, returns it to Dewsbury all finds João Felix. João Felix returns it back onto the part of Neto. Neto with a weakened shot there was straight into the hands of the Gents goalkeeper. And this should be the last moment in this first half. And still Chelsea leading 1-0 against Jets.
Yeah, and Manchester United now attacking through Rashford from the right. He dribbled through it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it almost dribbled everybody.
He should have it. He should have taken a hit after the first cut there.
Yeah, so much.
That was an unnecessary dribble for him.
Look
The
at
second
it.
was
1, 2,
the second was
3,
unnecessary.
four,
He had a
5.
chance to face off against the goalkeeper there. Pick your shot from there, but took one too many touch there, which actually cost Manchester United the moments there. That should have been the lead the necessary lead for them, the most important lead for them going into halftime break. And I'm very sure he'll be so disappointed in himself not putting that into the back of the net. It's halftime at the Stamford Bridge, and Chelsea will take a slim lead into halftime against Jets. Chelsea 1, Jets 0.
Yeah, Chelsea 1, Jets 0, and the match between Porto versus Manchester United still on there. I think any moment from now that too will be ending, and you can see Porto Samu the scorer of the goal. I think he should be proud of himself. Yeah. And that too has been confirmed half time in the match between Porto versus Manchester United. So we've seen most of the matches right now. Half time. So after we have seen the first half, Chelsea leading just a slim lead against Gent. And that's not the way to lead against Gent. I think two goals up against Gent would have been
no doubt to me, a disappointing first half from Chelsea because they started like a house on fire. But along the line, they just went so cold against this Gent side. And we started seeing Gent coming out against Chelsea. I don't really know where the problem is, but it looks like the midfield has not really gelled with the attack very well in this encounter because I can really count how many ball has gone through from João Felix to the striker, to the Chelsea striker, Nkuku in this one, who has been kept in isolation up front for Chelsea. They really need to get the ball to him in the second half, create those openings like we see in the EPL against the Gent side. The more Chelsea are not getting getting more goals in this one, the more Gents will be having that confidence to come out against Chelsea in this encounter.
All right, we look at the possession. So much the gap here is much 72 for Chelsea and just 28 for Gent. Yeah, if we talk about the goal attempt, 7 for Chelsea and just 2 for Gent. That's pretty dominance. Yeah.
Yeah, Chelsea dominated first half, no doubt, and we saw it right from the first minute. When it comes to holding on to the ball, when it comes to passing the ball around, I think Chelsea are very good with that in this encounter. But Jets actually got some interesting moments of their own in this encounter. Good Johnson should have given them an equalizer against Chelsea, but unfortunately he couldn't get the right shot onto that ball. I think they can actually build on this momentum and come back in the second half and try to see if they can force Chelsea into making more errors and probably get their own goal in the encounter.
All right, let's look at the bench of Chelsea here, where we have Bergstrom, one of the goalkeeper of Chelsea, still on the bench. Caicedo on the bench Kulwi on the bench, Kukuela on the bench for Chelsea, Dia also on the bench, Enzo Fernandez on the bench, George on the bench, Magui on the bench, and Non Maduke on the bench, and Sanchez, one goalkeeper, also on the bench for Chelsea.
Yeah, quality bench for Chelsea. You look at the caliber of players on the bench. I don't really expect from the goalkeeper Robert Sanchez and Lucas coming into this game. But if he's really going to look at, you have a Marco Correa, you have a Levi Coley, you still have Enzo Fernandez. You can call onto this game. You have Moises Caicedo, Noni Madueke. These are players that when things are going hard, you can always bring them into the into the team. These are basically about 6 of the Chelsea starting 11 who are currently on the bench. So I don't think this match should really go bad for Chelsea, but I'll be expecting to see players like Magui and Tyreek George come into this account at a point in this game. Probably by the 60th minute, if Chelsea has gotten the second goal or third goal in this encounter.
All right, then we still have three players inactive: Fofana, Kellyman, and Lavia. No, Kellyman is having an injury. Yeah, he's having a muscle injury.
Kellyman is not a part of the Chelsea main team. He's a player for the Chelsea academy. So I don't really know why they are putting him as a player of the main team.
Then Lavia, Romeo Lavia is there. Then Kopama. You talk about Kopama before, but Lavia still. And then talking about
Rich. About Lavia too. Lavia too was he wasn't registered for the Europa League games right now. For now.
Okay. And then when we talk about Rich James, I think we had him talk. He said very soon. Very soon. How soon do you think?
As soon as he comes back,
but not up to like 3 months or 2 months.
As a Chelsea fan right now, I'm really used to seeing I'm really used to not having him. Rich James around, because I think that injury is a big problem for him, and he can't overcome it. And I think Chelsea really needs to count their loss right now. You just have to manage him through his injury for the rest of his career. He's not a player that will stay fit for 10 matches anymore.
All right, just talk about the first half of Manchester United and Porto. 2-0 up against Porto, and right now it is 2-2 at the end of the first half. What has actually happened? Are they not coordinated enough to keep that to go lead against Porto?
Well, it has really been a first half of shambles for Manchester United. When Marcus Rashford got the first goal, I thought Manchester United are back to winning ways in this one in the Champions League. And what a way for them to get a victory, if not against Porto. Then we have Oshland, who scored the second goal in the 20th minute, and everybody would have thought it's game over for Manchester United in this one. They've gotten this win, in their pocket, but they gave Pepe the lifeline to get someone go back for Porto. And Morodion, in the space of 5 minutes, got the second goal for FC Porto to even this game at 2-2. But that's been a disappointing first half for Manchester United. Look at how much. You look at the 2 goals they scored. One cross came in there. It was even Samuel who got ahead onto that cross before Andrew Onana parried that onto the path of Pepe. And the second goal too was another header from Samu Omorodion. So when it comes to sending the ball crosses into the box, I think Manchester United they've not really done justice to that in the first half. It's going to really cause them a big problem in the second half, because I'm very sure Porto will still want to use down the width and throwing those crosses to Samu in the box, and it's really going to be a big threat against Manchester United. He has really worked the ass out of the Manchester United centre backs in this game. Talking about Lisandro Martinez, who is not really tall, and the tall delete has really been bullied by Samuel in the second half. So I don't really know how Manchester United will be coping in the second half against Porto.
Yeah, let's see what happened in the second half. Yeah, and let's look at the stats of that match between Porto versus Manchester United, where we see Porto dominating possession by 54% to 46 to Manchester United. Then if you talk about the goal attempt, Manchester United had more goal attempt, 11-6 against Porto, and a shot on goal 4 for Manchester United and 3 for Porto. Yellow card just 1-1 by either side here. Goalkeeper save, we've seen Onana save 1 under Davi saved 2 there for Porto.
Yeah, good one. It's really started very bad for Porto. Diego Costa was the architect of those 2 goals conceded. If Andre Onana was in that post for FC Porto, I doubt if he was going to consider those type of 2 goals he conceded in that game. But be it as it may be, he came back into that game after conceding those 2 goals, and he has really gotten hold of some beautiful balls for FC Porto in this game. I just hope it's going to motivate him to come back into the second half and see Porto and hang on onto this lead, because that was really a disappointing first half from the goalkeeper Diego Costa. And he's a goalkeeper that everybody knows. He currently keeps on the Portuguese national team, and you would expect those errors from him in this game. But as we see in the first half, he grew into the game better, and also Andre Nana conceded 2 goals. Well, the 2 goals he conceded, for the first time, I would really say there was nothing, there was little to nothing he could do to stop those goals from going to the back of the net.
All right, all right. We look at the lineup here. We see Manchester United playing 4-2-3-1 against Porto, who is playing 4-3-3. And look at the names of the player. I think just almost the best of Manchester United, where we have.
This is a typical starting 11 in the league also.
Yeah. So, but let's look at the bench of Manchester United here and see. Let's see what Ten Hag we have in mind. Where we have Anthony on the bench there, Bayinda on the bench, Kulia, Evans, Garnacho is on the bench. Yeah. Corey on the bench, Eston on the bench, Lindelof on the bench, Maguire on the bench, Ugarte on the bench, and Zigze on the bench for Manchester United. Big names.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't really know the problem with what Anthony not starting, but I think Alejandro Garnacho might just be one of those names. We'll be expecting the second half, and also Joshua Zizi might be coming in for Manchester United in the second half. These are players that can add more attacking powers for Manchester United if this game is going south. So I think they still have big guns on the bench that can come into this game and change the face of the game for Manchester United also.
All right, all right. Looking at it, what do you think Manchester United should be doing right now with what is actually happening? This Porto side, it's like they have a lot of reserve in the second half right now because they are motivated with the equalizer. You see the way the crowd responded.
Yeah, the question is not what should Manchester United be doing. What have they been doing under Erik ten Hag? Because you just want to think in the studio. Everything about Manchester United has not really been going well since the adventure of ten Hag at Manchester United. If they want to do anything, it has to be them cutting ties with this manager. They really need to sack Erik ten Hag if they want to look serious. Because look at the same Manchester, it's still the same Manchester United on that Erik ten Hag for 2.5 years right now. We complain of no pattern of play. It's still the same thing. Disorganized Manchester United team is what we have on parade today. All the players are not. The hunger is not there from the players. They are not motivated to play for this man. So I think the earlier the better for Ineos. That is Jim Richafel. They need to come up with something about this manager team. Because you look at them in the league, they are lagging right there in the 12th position. This is unlike Manchester United we all grew up watching. And they can't really. It looks like they can't even come back good in the league or in standard right now. They are really dropping when it comes to.
Yeah. Talking about the Ten Hag, it looks like somebody who knows what he's doing by what he say, but it's not about what you say, but about what you do. Because he said that I always win trophy. That in the past six season that he has won 8 trophies. Where he has coached before. And in Manchester United, we know back to back he won trophy in the first season, the second season. This is his 3rd season. And probably he's still thinking that he will win a trophy here. And talking about his confidence with the management, always talking about we are in this together. Probably there is an agreement they have reached.
I don't think
agreement not breakable.
I don't think there's any agreement right now. There is a vote of confidence, and whenever I see vote of confidence in the media, I believe it's a vote of no confidence. That means the manager's time has been time to sack him is very close. Whenever I see a vote of confidence from the management, so that we've seen the vote of confidence on Erik ten Hag, whereby the Manchester United board says yes, they are with him to the end of the season, not just even beyond the season. But I don't really see that happening. If they lose this game or get a draw against Porto tonight and go on to that game against against Aston Villa in the weekend, don't forget that game is penultimate to the FIFA free window. So I'm very sure if he's not getting a victory against Aston Villa, he might be getting the sack this weekend.
All right, let's quickly go to the Champions League yesterday. We saw 2 surprising games here. We saw Bayern Munich lost, and Real Madrid also lost to Lille.
2 games nobody will have expected both teams to actually lose. When you look at the matches, I think let's start with the Bayern game. I would say Bayern actually underrated. What's it called? Aston Villa. At the Aston Villa Stadium, because nobody would have expected seeing Aston Villa defeating Bayern Munich in a game whereby Bayern Munich dominated position. They were having over 70 of the ball possession yesterday, but typical Unai Emery is always there to play the low blocks game, defend with all his life. But that moment of brilliance, that moment to counter, he always utilizes, and that was just one of those moments for Duran against what's it called against Bayern Munich yesterday to get them the goal. Same thing in the game between Lille and the Real Madrid. I would think that Real Madrid actually underrated Lille coming into that game. Lille got a penalty which Jonathan David actually scored in that account. Good victories for those teams. That is what we live for in the UEFA Champions League, and because there's no small team to me in the UEFA Champions League.
Right, no small team. And I'm talking about the England side, where we saw almost all the England team won their matches.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Liverpool got a victory yesterday
yeah,
also. Arsenal got a victory the other day.
Mm.
Manchester City also got a victory. So the four Manchester England team got victories in the UEFA Champions League, which is the right way to go. And Arsenal got in that resounding victory over PSG. Really beautiful moment for us now also.
Yeah. All right, all right, all right. It's any moment from now. The second half will commence. So, what are you, Chelsea? What are you expecting in the second half? Because what we just need for Chelsea, now, it's not like they are not playing well. They are playing well. What you just need is just goal that Chelsea need to crown. That definitely they're going to win this match.
Yeah,
Two goals up. I think you'll be confident enough to say.
Yeah, I think they need to get those balls into the box. That is the most important thing for Chelsea right now. The balls are not getting into the right moment for the striker.
Tawanda Jones Tambene is a Man United should fail. Yeah, he's praying for them to fail. Are you a Arsenal fan or a Chelsea fan?
If you're looking at it, I think you will likely be a Manchester United fan.
He's angry.
Right now, most of Manchester United fans just want to see Eric Ten Hag, get the sack at Manchester United. That is what they really want to see at the club right now. It has really been a disappointing season for them. Not the way they would have wanted to start the season. Lagging on the 12th position in the league and also now struggling in the Europa League. Then where does Manchester United really fit into?
Last season they finished 8th. They finished 8th, and this season, who knows if they can.
Let's see. Let's see the second half restart. So maybe they'll come back and get early goals in this account. A beautiful game in that game between Chelsea and Gent. And Chelsea was doubled their lead at the start of the second half. It's Pedro Neto's second goal in many games for Chelsea. And what a goal there from the Portuguese winger. And this is the LD competition we're talking about in this Chelsea side. Pedro Neto is getting the goals. Noni Madueke knows right now that he needs to start acting serious for Chelsea. Though he's one of those players, one of the most important players for Chelsea. Yeah, might just be a chance for Porto to get their third goal. Oh, what a big save there from Andre Onana. Oh, what a big save. What a big save from Andre Onana. What will have been Porto's third goal. Look at that counter. It was a beautiful moment there for Porto. I think a pass would have been better. Samu was actually free there. A pass to Samu would have been better there, but he chose to go for glory. And in going for glory there, it was Andre Onana who came down there to save that for FC Porto. For Manchester United, what a moment there for FC Porto. But that's will be going to the back of the net, and play will start from corner kick duties in this one as we're straight into the 48 minutes. FC Porto with a corner kick, and it's Chelsea also in a corner kick, and both teams will take the sets into the cross. Then Manchester United will clear the line, and still Porto who are coming back looking hunger in the second half against Manchester United. Chelsea takes the corner kick. Pedro Neto and João Felix takes one amongst each other, sets it into the cross and into the box. There's still Gent who regains possession against Chelsea right now. They'll look to break out against the Blues as they're still chasing their first of many goals in this one against Chelsea. And they look to attack against Chelsea right there. Is Fadiga on the ball there for Gent against Chelsea. And what will he make out of this? Sends it back into the middle of the park there as they look to attack. And sends a long one there. Tries to tease up on his teammates. And here's Porto Gent with a chance. And that is going to roll out for a corner kick to Gent against Chelsea. Straight into the 49th minutes of that encounter. And back in play is Porto, who are looking hungry against Manchester United in this one.
Yeah, they're looking hungry in this one right now. And they have actually taken much of the possession in the second half. And Manchester United just chasing after the players, chasing after shadows, but let's see. They will come.
It's a big motivation when you come back from two goals down. Yeah, might just be a chance for Porto for Gent, but that pass, that touch, that finishing has been eluded them in this account. A cross into the box, distributes and straight into the net. And it's Gent who has gotten one against Chelsea, and it's that big man there, Tsuyoshi Watanabe, getting Gent one back in this account. What a way to start the second half. That goal was always coming because right from the first half, the Chelsea centre backs has been found wanting in this game. It was a well-deserved goal there for Gent against Chelsea.
Yeah, Chelsea will not be going home with a clean sheet today, and Jorgensen will not be adding.
You ask yourself, where are the Chelsea centre backs? Where are they? Look at how they just allowed the Gents, get a lifeline against
You know,
Chelsea in this one.
they were present,
Oh,
but
this
they were
should be
not
off. This
well
should be
organized.
off.
They were not
This
with
should
the,
be an offside.
oh, it's an offside. It's an
Let's see.
offside.
No, 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 no. It wasn't. It wasn't the one. The person who was offside didn't get onto the ball. And it might just be Porto.
Hey,
Samu with the second goal against Manchester United. And the
Hey.
Samu is going riot against Manchester United in this encounter. What a game for Porto from losing 2-0 to leading 3-2 against Manchester United in this one. What a goal for Samu Omorodion. And there's a check on that goal to see if the goal scorer Watanabe was in offside position. Let's see what the referee and VAR decision will be. That is a typical striker goal from Samu. He has been a bully against this
But look at that.
Manchester
Is that
United
not
side.
offside?
For Samu? Oh,
Yeah.
no. I doubt if that was offside. Let's look at that again. Look at that. That's not offside. He picked it up and sends it into the roof of the net there, and there was nothing the goalkeeper could do there. Where was what was the defender delete doing there? Because it was deleted there by the Spaniard Samu Omorodion for his second and FC Porto third against Manchester United. And the referee and the VAR are taking much time in this Chelsea game to confirm if Gent's goal is actually going to stand. But I think that should be a goal for Gent, and that wasn't an offside. And I think Samu might just fancy his chance of getting a hat-trick. Probably Manchester United should go out and get Samu come end of the season. The goal stands there, yes, and it's Tsuyoshi Watanabe, the Japanese centre back, who has gotten one for Gent in this encounter. It's game on at the Stamford Bridge, 52nd minute, and still Chelsea, whose 2 goals lead has been cut to 1 right now, and they currently lead Gent 2-1 in that encounter.
Yeah, they currently lead 2-1 in that encounter. And so many goals right now, where we see Eintracht Frankfurt leading by 6-star, 2-0 in that encounter. And, 2-1 against Elfsborg there in that encounter. And Roma against, sorry, that is not the right one, yeah. 20 Fenerbahce, 1-0. Bodo Glimt versus Royal Union is goalless in that encounter. Lyon leading Rangers 3-1. And Ludogorets versus Pizan goalless in that encounter. Then FCSB leading PAOK 1-0 in that encounter. And Porto leading Manchester United 3-2 in that encounter.
A big turnaround in that game for FC Porto.
This is not, I actually didn't pray for this to happen, because I know the criticism Manchester United, Ten Hag, their fans.
It's a deserved criticism, because it has been a disappointing Manchester United. How do they open up themselves, leading 2-0, conceding 2 goals in the space of 5 minutes in the first half, come straight into the second half, and under 2 minutes they've conceded 1 goal against FC Porto to actually give out their lead in that encounter. Here's another big shot there for Chelsea, and it's Christopher Nkunku with that shot, but that won't get straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. That's really been a disappointing game for Christopher Nkunku, who has been left isolated up front for the Chelsea game. I think a cutback would have been better there for the French international, who has been called up to the French team. And yes, that is the offside decision there. That the goal scorer there, Watanabe, wasn't offside. The Japanese will celebrate that. A beautiful goal there for him, a well-deserved goal for him. And it's Rangers who has cut the deficit against Olympique Lyon in that encounter, scoring the second goal, and it's currently Lyon leading 3-2 away from home against Rangers in that encounter. Well, the score correction, I think, on VR has just ruled out that goal from Rangers, so it still remains 3-1 Olympique Lyon leading away from home against Rangers in that one. Straight into the 54th minute in that game between Chelsea and Gent. It's getting interesting, no doubt.
Yeah, getting interesting, no doubt. Let's see if Gent can equalize against Chelsea in this encounter.
It's going to be a big moment for them if they get on the equalizer against Chelsea. Yes, Manchester United, their return is that straight into the part of the goalkeeper Andre Onana, who must be really be disappointed in his teammates because they've really cost him that 3 goals. The 3 goals considered by him today, there was little to nothing he could do to salvage those moments of them, for them not to concede a goal. Let's see if Manchester United will also come back in this one, and that is a chance there for Jets to get the equalizer against Chelsea. They're chasing this game against the Blues in this encounter. Chelsea will break out on the counter, and they'll look to eat out against Jets right now. Sends it onto the part of his teammate Casado with the ball there, cuts inward for Chelsea. As João Felix on the ball, cuts inward with the ball for Chelsea. Takes too much time on the ball, switches play and finds out Disasi. Disasi returns it to João Felix. João Felix in the middle of the park holds onto the ball for Chelsea as we're approaching the 55th minute of this encounter. 10 minutes of action already in the second half. Pedro Neto who scored the Chelsea second goal in this game with the ball right there.
Yeah, Pedro Neto with the ball right there. You know, send that one back to his center. Tosi Adorabeoyo returned that ones to his man, and in the center circle, they're just so calm, passing the ball. He tried to link up with his man, but there was a block there. Return it again in the midfield, and Chelsea trying to dominate the midfield there, but they won.
Yeah, but just very chance for Manchester United. Won't go there straight into the hands of Diego Costa. I won't be allowing that. Won't be allowing those errors to come in the second half of that encounter. Straight into the 6th minute of that game. Chelsea still leading 2-1, and Chelsea coming out there. Disbury all on the ball there. Sends it to João Felix. João Felix waiting for Wu to drop all that onto there. Finds the Disasi. Disasi finds Neto. Neto playing deep for Chelsea right now. Turns it into middle. Finds Kasaide. Kasaide drops it for Badashir. Badashir returns it to Kasari. Kasaide. Kasaide will find his Chelsea captain tonight. Ezel Disasi. Disasi finds Tosi Adarabioyo. Tosi will come forward with the ball there. Finds his Chelsea teammate Badashir. Badashir will come forward with the ball there. Returns it into the middle of the park. It's Chelsea's trying to break this stubborn Gent team in this one. Yeah, might just be attacking moment for Chelsea with this great chance for Chelsea. Oh, but the cross was easily cut out there by Gent, and still Chelsea in possession of the ball. A cross into the box there, and it's Pedro Neto who will chase that, and it's Leon who has scored the 4th goal against Rangers in that encounter, and it's fast turning into a whitewash game against Rangers in that one. Still Chelsea in possession, looking to create an opening in this Gent defense, and you see the way Gents are really defending against Chelsea. Yeah, might just be a chance for Chelsea. Find themselves in the box there, and the referee allows players to continue since that was the penalty, but that will roll out for a corner kick to Chelsea in the 59th minute of this game. That was Modric coming into that moment here, but going straight into traffic, and that was a good defensive work there from Ito to cut out the Ukrainian winger. And Chelsea corner kick, and João Felix will fancy taking this ball. We can see Pedro Neto walking towards the byline to join his Portuguese teammates. Still Chelsea leading 2-1, and we're approaching the 57th minute of this encounter.
Yeah, Chelsea leading 2-1, and they won a corner kick there. Yeah, Modric was actually looking for a penalty. There was a contact there, but it was a cheap one.
There was no way that was going to be a penalty. there was no way in this world that would have been a penalty. But they have a corner kick right there, and it's Chelsea taking a corner kick, and let's see what they make out of this. And it's straight into the box there. Ooh, what a beautiful moment there for Chelsea, but that won't be going to the back of the net. But Chelsea will start play from another corner kick. In what a chance for Chelsea there. What will have been an own goal against Gent if that had gone into the back of the net. They go back to the right wing to take a corner kick right now. Manchester United with the ball right there, sends the cross into the box there. FC Porto will clear their lines, but still Manchester United coming all out to attack right now. Garnacho be called into action, returns it to Dalot. Dalot with the ball there for Manchester United, returns it into the middle of the park and returns it back and finds Delete. Delete finds his teammate Mazzori. Mazzori will come forward with the ball for Manchester United, returns it back to the middle of the park. There's still Manchester United. Eriksen with the ball. And what will they make out of this? A cross, and yes, still Chelsea looking for that goal. And the shot there, but that won't threaten Diego Costa. I think Chelsea has really been wasteful from corner kick situations. This was the difference between Chelsea and Arsenal. Arsenal with a corner kick, about 4 corner kicks in this game, they will have scored 2 out of those 4.
Yeah, that is one area where Arsenal is good at. I said piece, most especially corner kick. And one, Gabriel most time get those goals. And if not Gabriel, it will be Saliba.
That is his specialty.
Yeah, his specialty.
He has a corner kick to Chelsea. We'll be taking this for Chelsea there as they look to sense this into the back. And it's João Felix who's standing on that corner kick duties for Chelsea. FC Porto will come out one more time against Manchester United. Looks to attack and get their 4th goal in this encounter. And here's João Felix standing for this corner kick and waiting for the referee confirmation. The referee allows players to continue. It's taken but the goalkeeper saves that, and still Chelsea who are looking for this and straight into the hands of Badashi. Badashi finds Modric. Modric drops one pass there for Neto. Neto with a cross there. With this great chance for Chelsea. But that overhead pass, it's there from that one going to the back of the net. Good acrobatic skill there from the young Italian international. But that won't be going to the back of net. Still just the 60th minute of this game. 1 hour of football already at the Stamford Bridge, and still just leading 2-1 in this game against Gent. And Manchester United are gradually coming out against Porto right now, but still Porto leading 3-2.
Yeah. Manchester United have to fight, and from the wing now. You see Rashford there, but hey, that's what he has been dispossessed of the ball there. They need to take their name out of the media because hey, they lost this game tomorrow everywhere.
No,
Will be Manchester.
it's better if they had just lose this game 1-0,
And it would have been better.
but to scoring from 2 goals up to losing a game is actually going to be a bad one for Manchester United. But I still see them getting their own goal in this encounter because it has been an open game between them and Porto. Porto hasn't really kept their own side themselves at the back, tight in this one. And Manchester United can still come back. But how about Manchester United defense? Also, that is another problem for Manchester United in this game. Samu has really bullied them all game in this encounter.
Has actually given them a very tough time there. And then, this Porto side, they're so coordinated. 2 goals down, they were still fighting. They got the first one, they got the second one. They went ahead. And they're still looking for the fourth one now against Manchester United.
And that fourth one might come because you look at the eye line Manchester United is playing right now, having most of their players in the Porto half. Yes, we can understand that they need those goals. They need to get those goals in this encounter. What was Mukoko expecting there? Well, it was just taking off the ball, but Chelsea regains possession. There is Pedro Neto coming back to do defensive work for Chelsea. There, Jorgensen will pick up that and finds Tosin Adarabioyo, who finds Badashi. Badashi looks forward into the middle of the park as Chelsea looks to attack right now, straight into the hands of his Chelsea teammate. Drops that for Miyako Modric. Modric will chase that against Gent. Sends across into the box there, but there was no Chelsea player to apply the finishing touch as that was caught out there by Suyuchi Watanabe for Gent in that moment. It's going to be a corner kick to Chelsea. A lot of corner kicks for the Blues, but they've not been able to utilize one of it. And I think Modric should have done better here.
Yeah, I think he would have done better. So many bodies in the box there. He would have lifted it a little bit higher. If you look at most of the Chelsea fans, they are behind.
Look at the number of corner kicks. 7 to Chelsea in this game. And there has been no goal from it. And you look at the players, they can't be as tall as this, and they can't put a head onto the ball. Look at Badashi, you can see Tosin, you can see Disasi, you can see Kasede in those moments. And you ask yourself, why have they not been able to put a head onto one of these 7 corner kicks? And yeah, he's across into the box there.
Oh!
And still Chelsea in that moment, would this be the second goal? And still Charles, that is it!
Bullet!
And that was a bullet shot there from Christopher Nkunku. And finally he has his own goal in this game. And it's Chelsea for the third time in this game, getting the lead against Gent. Christopher Nkunku with the third goal for Chelsea. Bullet shot there from the French international. And that is what you get from him. What a shot here that's really, really blasted in the face of the Gent players. They couldn't believe that was going to the back of the net, but we know that we actually believe it. And it's Chelsea who has scored the third goal against Gent. It's 3-1 right now in the 63rd minute. Christopher Nkunku out with the balloons there.
Yeah, with the balloon, the blue balloon. I'm even sure the goalkeeper did not see that shot, but he just decided to sleep, just decided to lie down. Because that was
there was nothing done. I think I didn't even see where that ball was coming from. Oh, offside? Is there offside there? No, there's no offside. There's no offside. Look at that.
Look at where it was coming from. Outside. Bim! Hey!
Even the ball wasn't laid down for Kuku to have a touch on that. That wasn't even Kuku's ball, but he just had to get the finishing touch. Good understanding between him and Viega there. And just, the goalkeeper, it passed through the goalkeeper's front there. I think Viega was even laying that. Viega wanted to take that shot himself. Kuku just came around, whipped that into the back of the net for Chelsea's third goal in this game. Christopher Nkunku, that's what you get from him. You get the goals from the French international. And yeah, he's celebrating his call-up into the French national team with a goal of his own tonight for Chelsea. He should be the highest scorer in the Conference League right now, because I think he's got a hat-trick in the Conference League, if I'm not mistaken, this season. Beautiful moment for Chelsea as they go back 2 goals up against Gent in this encounter. And still Manchester United, who are still struggling against FC Porto, as we are going straight into the 65th minute of that encounter.
Yeah, the 65th minute of that encounter. You see, corner kick to Manchester United, quickly taking there. Anybody to head that one in? No. That is one problem with Manchester United, who are always
Gent. Oh yeah. Oh! How did that not go into the back of the net? What a chance there for Gent there, but that won't go into the net as it looks to come back against Chelsea and get an immediate response there. Frank Sudes with that beautiful moment there, but he couldn't just unleash it into the back of the net. And it's FC Porto who cleared the lines against Manchester United, but it's cleared halfway. Manchester United with the long shots there, but that is going outside down the Drago Stadium. And that was from Lustandro Martinez, a shot man there with that big heavy shot there for Manchester United. And yes, Chelsea will break out right now to attack against Gent. It is going to be a counter-attack movement for Chelsea. But what was that? What was that pass there from Chelsea there? As Gent who regains possession, looks to attack right now, finds one around the Chelsea defender there, and it looks to attack against Chelsea there. And Tosin Adarabioyo to the rescue for Chelsea, finds Pedro Neto. Neto will chase this down the wire, and yes, sends it back into the middle of the park and finds his Chelsea teammate Saidi, who has been magnificent for Chelsea in this game, no doubt.
Yeah, yeah, magnificent. Chelsea, well, they've seen let's see, underdogs.
No,
And
Jet are actually not another dog. Oh yeah, but just very Chelsea. What a moment against for Gent against Chelsea. Gent with a long one tries to tease up his teammate, but disaster will chase the Gent player there and holds onto it. Gent regains possession. Gamble with the ball there, and what Gamble makes out of this, still holds onto the ball, drops it for Jordan, and the cross drops it for Brown there. Brown with a cross into the balls there, but straight into the hands of the Chelsea goalkeeper Jorgensen.
Yeah, and right now in the EFL, yeah, the highest goal scorer is Denki, yeah, from Cercle Brugge. Cercle Brugge, we have 3 goals and 2 assists. Others is a Korea from Paphos, who has 2 goals, and Kikolis of Romania also have 2 goals. I think that is the number of goals scored so far. I think Nkuku is leading in the EFL because he had tricks in those encounters. And Fenerbahce just equalized against 20. Yeah.
Good one for them getting that equalizer. Manchester United has made they've made 2 substitutions. Ojlund and Amad Diallo being withdrawn, and they've sent in Anthony, and what's it called, and Zizi into this encounter to salvage what is looking like a spoiled game for Manchester United in this encounter. Let's see if they'll be getting more goals in the second half of this game, because Manchester United have not really come to party in the second half against FC Porto. And that is a 1-1 in that game between Porto and Fenerbahce and 20. Stadic, who got who got Fenerbahce's equalizer.
And that is goal number 4.
That is goal number 4 for Chelsea. It's Dewsbury Hall with his first goal for Chelsea.
Wow,
And what a moment there for the former Leicester midfielder. It's Chelsea with their 4th goal. And here is FC Porto coming all out against Manchester United, but that's one going to the back of the net. Dewsbury Hall with his goal against Chelsea, with his first goal for Chelsea. What a moment and what a game for Chelsea, no doubt.
All right, it's like today, blue is the color. Because Porto on blue, leading against Manchester United, and Chelsea on blue, leading against Gent today. It's a day for the blue.
Yeah, it's a day for the Blues there. Look at that moment. Look at that touch there. And I think that was the goalkeeper there again. This is the second time. Just like well, you have to give it to Kuku. Kuku actually, made a good run there for the Chelsea goal there and left that for Dewsbury, who got a touch onto that. And it just went under the arms of the goalkeeper. You would have expected the goalkeeper to get a big hand up saving that. And you can see what he missed to the Chelsea manager. You can see the Chelsea players, even those who are not in the starting level and those who are not even dressed for this game, they are all on the pitch. They are cheering their teammates to victory against Gent. It's the 71st minute of this encounter. Chelsea are home and dry already.
Yeah, Chelsea are home and dry already. Talking about this Chelsea side, is so wonderful right now. We've seen 3 matches, they have 12 goals. Now 4 matches, 16 goals. That is the story for Chelsea.
Yeah, you look at the Chelsea pattern of play. They know how to open up opponent, but the big problem, like we had in the first half, was putting it into the back of the net. I think Enzo Maresca must have talked senses into the head of the boys during the halftime break, and they've come into the second half and look more potent in front of goal than what we saw in the first half. Unfortunately, they have to concede that goal scored by Watanabe in the 50th minute for Jets. That was due to defensive inawareness. That was what cost them that goal. But I think overall they've actually given a good account of themselves.
Actually, even in the EPL, look at it. It's like they scored the highest number of goals. Yeah. Apart from let me check. Apart from
I think Liverpool. I think is it Manchester City or Liverpool has the highest number of goals this season. One of them.
Yeah, one of them. I think Chelsea too is competing with the number of goals because it's like they are gradually becoming high scoring side too. We'll confirm that later.
Okay, as James who has a chance from a free kick there to cut the deficit in this encounter against Chelsea. Manchester United, Anthony on the ball there, chose to go one-on-one against his opponent. Cut inward there, a cross into the box from the Brazilian. Well, that won't be threatening the portals of defenders. Still Manchester United, Garnacho on the ball there. and holds onto the ball, cuts inward there, returns it back to his teammates, and still Manchester United jet with a cross into the ball. Jorgensen half clears that, and still Chelsea will clears their lines right now against Gent. But Gent having the ball there. Ooh, you can't be losing 4-1. You're returning it back to the goalkeeper.
All right, confirmation. Chelsea have the highest goal scorer. They are the highest
15?
goal scorer in EPL.
15.
15 goals. Liverpool 12 and Manchester City 14.
Wow, good one for Chelsea. Last season, at this point, they were really struggling to score goals, and now having 15 goals in just 4 games is really a big one. That means they are averaging more than 2 goals per game, which is really good for. Ooh, what is that? Yes, Chelsea will look to attack right now. Yeah, might just be a chance for Chelsea to get out the 5th goal, but that's when we go into the back of the net. And that was João Felix. Always wanting to dribble. He's not interested in getting goals. Okay, right here, we're straight into the 73rd minute of that game. 2 minutes away from having just a quarter of an hour of football at the Stamford Bridge and also at the Drago Stadium, where Manchester United are trailing 3-2 against FC Porto. Manchester United need a big comeback in that one against Porto for them to stand a chance of having 1 point, but there's still a lot of time to go in that encounter. Still Chelsea 4, Gent 1 from the Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, that is a good result for Chelsea so far. And Manchester United still struggling against Porto right now in the final third of the Porto side. They cleared that one into the center, in the middle of the park there, and took Porto, being better side in the midfield.
I want Samu to get. I want him to complete his hat-trick in this encounter. That's what I really want to see in this game. And yeah, might just be a chance for Disasi clears the lines there for Chelsea as Porto, as Gent really came close to getting their own second goal against Chelsea. It has really been a top performance from Chelsea in this encounter against Gent. Yeah, it's going to be another corner kick for Gent, and that should be their 3rd corner kick against Chelsea in this encounter. Garnacho with a movement for Manchester United, and without will be going to the back of the net. Off for a corner kick to Manchester United. Straight in that game, we are straight into the 73rd minute, and you can see the hunger on the face of the Manchester United players as they're coming all out against Porto right now to grab one of the equalizer in that one. And the corner kick from Gent was easily gathered there by the Chelsea goalkeeper Jorgensen, and he's going to roll that off into the defense of his Chelsea teammates. And it's Chelsea right there with a 5-star performance against Gent, looking for more goals in this encounter.
Yeah, looking for more goals. A corner kick from Manchester United quickly taken, cleared out again by the Porto side. And Manchester United right now is like they need that goal.
Yeah, you can see the players coming all out. So I think the biggest problem with having everybody chasing the ball right now is about just
and that
yeah. Oh, kept it in play. Oh, Anthony.
Yeah, Chelsea with the ball right now. A shot there into the hand.
Oh, another corner kick. Dewsbury out there looking for his second goal tonight. I think that first goal must have very sparked an hunger in the younger England international there. That took a wicked deflection. It's going to go roll off for a corner kick out to Chelsea. Straight into the 75th minute of that encounter. Still Chelsea leading 4-1. We have about 15 more minutes to go in regulation time in that game between Chelsea and Gent. It's a corner kick, and it's Pedro Neto will be standing on this for Chelsea. Looks to send this into the box. Let's see if Chelsea will be taking full advantage of this for the first time in this encounter. 8 corner kicks to Chelsea this game without scoring from that corner kick. And yes, Pedro Neto from the right wing of the attack there sends a cross into the box, with Chelsea be getting ahead onto this, and there's still going to be another corner kick to Chelsea. This should be about 9 corner kicks for Chelsea in this encounter. Yes, that is a confirmation. Chelsea are about to play their 9th corner kick in this game. We've seen a lot of corner kicks, 9 to Chelsea and 4 to Gent in this encounter, and both teams have been unable to score from this corner kick situation. Let's see if Porto will be getting their 4th goal. Oh, that went across on the field there. And he has a shot cross into the box, and that should be it.
And it's another goal. No, that's not a goal.
Disasi didn't put that into the back of the net. How come?
We're talking about Chelsea. It's like the players, some of the strikers,
Wow.
they are apart from. It's like Jackson is even better with the head than some of these striker Chelsea is having. Oh, he will have gone with his. Okay, that is the best. He will have gone with his head. Leg would have been faster than going with his chest.
Wow, you have expected him to put that into the back of the net, no doubt, but he couldn't just get buried that into the back of the net for Chelsea. We'll look to attack right now. We're straight into the 79th minute of this encounter. Still Chelsea 4, Gent won in that game.
Yeah, and both games have seen 5 goals today.
Mhm.
Those will be playing over at 4.5 today. More will be rolling to the bank.
Yeah. Oh, back in play there is the Sassian ball there for Chelsea. And looks to returns it, finds them tossing at Darabioyo, finds Badashi with the ball there. Badashi will come forward with the ball for Chelsea. What would they make out of this? I think probably Nigeria should actually send an invite to Samu Omorodion, because he's a striker that plays more like Victor Osimhen to me. And he fits on the Nigerian national team, but he's a player who is actually more interested in representing the Spanish senior national team than switching allegiance to the Nigerian team. That is the substitution. Samu Omorodion won't be getting his hat-trick, but he's been substituted to a standing ovation right there from the Drago Stadium, as the old FC Porto fans are currently on their feet celebrating that man who got a brace against Manchester United. Samu Omorodion is his name.
Yeah, Sam Omorodion, yeah, got that goal and uh, double a brace here, a brace here, and I don't know why the coach is taking him out. I think he should be allowing him, giving him more time here to see if he can get that goal. We're having a caller here. We're having a caller here. Hello, what is your name and where you calling from?
Hi, my name is Bernard.
All right, Mr. Bernard, how do you do today?
I'm doing wonderfully well.
I know you'll be smiling right now because
Wonderfully
I know you'll be smiling right now because your darling team is doing very, very, very well right now. It's like they're the talk of the moment.
We left Manchester United. They can use it.
Is it? Mr. Ben,
Yes.
I can hear you. You said what?
I said we left our old clothes for Manchester United.
You left your old clothes for Manchester United, and now they are feeling it, and they are not smiling at all. They are not smiling at all.
It's okay. That is, that is how we feel last year. No, we don't need that feeling this year.
And talking about the Chelsea squad, we see Chelsea scoring so many goals. Right now 4 goals today, and in the last 4 matches 16 goals. They were having 12 goals in 3 matches before, but right now four goals in this one, making it 16 goal in 4 matches. What do you think has actually happened with this Chelsea squad and the scoring goal like Manchester City?
I mean, they have what it takes. In fact, they could score even more goals. It's just that sometimes they are very wasteful, and that is where I have my issues with them. When they have the time to take chances, they don't take those chances. Sometimes out of selfishness, most especially when we have this, what's his name on the pitch, they always
Jackson
want to score, even if it doesn't. Not even Jackson.
Madueke,
That
Noni.
one is on his,
Noni Madueke.
Yeah, money, yes. Madueke will just not do some writing sometimes. And Jackson, that one, we know that, he's the younger brother of Ayegbeni. I'm not surprised when he lost any goal. So that is the problem. Otherwise, we should. I mean, they are good. The boys are good.
All right,
we should be able to score more goals,
even though this is a third-tier European competition, but if Chelsea win it, they stand a chance of breaking the record to be the first team to win all tiers of the European competition, both the Champions League, the Europa, and the Conference League. Do you think just
always breaking a record?
Yeah.
That is the thing, even though people are not saying it, but Chelsea is always breaking a record.
All right, looking at this young lads,
As it stands, we are the only club that have won Champions League and Europa League back to back.
Wow, that's beautiful. All right, looking at this Chelsea squad right now, you see young players, paraded by Mariska. Are you not surprised the way he's using them?
Record to Bruno.
No, I think he's getting the best out of them. It's really.
Yeah, all right. When the news came out that it was going to be Mariska from a championship, from Leicester coming to take over Chelsea, how do you feel at that moment? Do you think it will have been this good?
I mean, I really don't know him. I really don't know him from those clubs. I really don't know him. Yeah, but I knew he was in Manchester City
With
at some
Guardiola.
point, but
Yeah.
I didn't know he moved. Yeah, I didn't know he moved to
Leicester.
Leicester.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but when he came, there was a lot of criticism. Though I wasn't in support because I never wanted what's his name to go
Pochettino.
because he's done a very great job. Pochettino, yeah, because he's done a great job too. Putting the boys together and trying to get the best out of it. I think he's the one that actually brought Kopama out the way he is today. So, yeah, I thought he was going to be given more chances. I mean, more time to do his thing, but they never did. And when they brought him in, I was like, well, I'm not sure what is going on, but I wasn't in support. What I said, because I called him then, I said, well, time will tell whether he's the right person or not. As it stands, I think he's doing a good job. He's repolishing what Pochettino left, and that is wonderful. At least the boys are back to winning ways, and not just winning, but banging plenty goals, which is what we're looking for, right?
All right, that's what we're looking for. All right, talking about one player, you can't talk about Chelsea without talking about Palmer. We saw him the last time out against Brighton. Scored 4 goals in first half. In the first half of that game, he scored.
He just broke the record.
He scored 4 goals.
Player
Yeah, yeah.
4 goals in first half.
In first half, and that's another record. Talking about Harry Kane. I'm sorry, Erling Haaland, who is top of the table right now. With how many goals right now? 11.
Yeah,
He has
11
goals. 11 goals. And Popama is having 6. And then the way he's scoring goal. Last season we saw it was a tight battle between him and Erling Haaland until Erling Haaland now towards the end of the season he now scored goals that actually gave that gap between him and Palmer. But do you think this season that competition will continue from where you stop?
I mean, last season, Pochettino is able to use Kopama in such a way that the best out of him just came out. And it's not every coach that can actually pinch the good side of you that much. Even though he's doing excellently well this season, last season was fire, and this season just started, so you never can tell. Plus, the style of play in Manchester City and Chelsea is different. Haaland is the point man for Man City, and everybody kind of give him the ball. Haaland is tall, he's strong. You know how to, put those people out of his way, and he's fast. You understand? So in terms of experience, I think you have way more experience than Kopama. Kopama is still young, he's 22, and he's very lanky. They can always muzzle him out of the way, but he's very good with the ball. In terms of quick feet and in terms of skills, and so I think he's way better than Haaland.
All right, then graduate. Yeah.
If they can,
continue.
If they can actually supply him like they are supplying Haaland, and they have those chances, I think he's better. He's way better than Haaland.
All right, do you think I think gradually we'll begin to forgive Jackson for all the goals he has missed for Chelsea, because right now it's like he's coming to scoring ways?
He saw there's something. If he's looking for forgiveness, he should just start scoring, because he's running his mouth with John B. So when you start scoring, we know that we'll think about forgiving you, but now you just score 1 goal and you talk too much.
He's got 1 goal and he talks too much. All right, Mr. Ben. So lastly, the last one I want to do is I want to go away from Chelsea right now. Do you think Ten Hag should remain as the coach of Manchester United? Because we talked about it earlier on about Manchester United.
So, but if supporters are proving to be stubborn in that one. So, but if supporters are proving to be stubborn in that one, 88 minutes gone at the Stamford Bridge. You still just lay the 4-1 against Gent. And Chelsea will look to attack one more time in this encounter, looking for the 5th goal against Gent. Sends it through the wing, finds Tyreek George, and Tyreek with the ball there. We cut inward for Chelsea, comes inward into the middle of the park, finds João Felix. João Felix with the ball will go out wide there, finds Viega. Viega will drops it onto the wing there and finds his Chelsea teammate. There's Modric with the ball there, cuts inward for Chelsea and sends it into the part of Kesede. Kesede will lose possession. And his Gent will come out against Chelsea in the 88th minute of that encounter. We're approaching the 89th minute, and it's 1 more minute away from the end of this encounter. It's Chelsea who are leading 4-1 against Gent in that one. There's still everything to be played for in that game between Manchester United and Porto, as we are currently in the 88th minute. Manchester United, Eriksen with the ball there as he returns it back to Garnacho. Garnacho will chase down the line, comes 8-1 for Manchester United. Chance for a goal kick to Gent. And we are straight into the second minute of 4 minutes additional time. Eric Ten Hag will just be praying that this goes into the back of the net for Manchester United, as they are currently chasing this one. That should be it for Manchester United, and that is the comeback. And Manchester United has just made it 3-3 against Porto in his additional time, and it's Maguire who put that into the back of the net for Manchester United, and that is it. Is how they are going to salvage a point. But there's still time to play in that game, as we're still straight into the second minute of 6 minutes additional time in the second half. Maguire with the equalizer as the rose highest to get Manchester United that good. This is where that chance being missed by Porto in the dying embers of this game is really going to hurt them. You expect them to put that into the back of the net. Good goal there from Harry Maguire. This is the Harry Maguire we've always seen. This is what we missed about him. And Manchester United can still get a victory in this game, no doubt.
Wow, they can still get a victory with the red card, with the man down. Manchester United have equalized. Yeah, that is a good one. That is a good one. Let's see how it goes. But hey, they put themselves in this tight corner, this tight condition, because they were 2 goals up. They would have continued the battle there, you know. But yeah, they have to fight all the way from behind to get a draw here. But it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Let's see. We still have some minutes left to play in this encounter.
Is that on 6 minutes additional time? So we're still.
Yeah,
we're
it
just
is 5 minutes.
5 minutes. So we're still in the second minute. We're straight into the third minute of additional time in that Manchester United game, and you can see the manager is up on his feet here, waiting for save his players. Can do the unthinkable. They are currently playing with 10 man against FC Porto. Let's see if they can get some more goals in this encounter. Third minute or 5 minutes additional time in that game between Manchester United and FC Porto. And if should this game end 2-2, 3-3, sorry, it's going to be 1 point from 2 games, 2 points from 2 games for Manchester United. It's still going to be an embarrassing situation for Manchester United. But there's still a lot of momentum to come in this game as we're approaching the as we're approaching the 4th minute of additional time in this one.
Yeah, and that was an opportunity for Chelsea to make it 5. But Gent got that one, and they have to build from their own back line, from their own final.
Manchester United can still win this game.
Yeah, Manchester United can still win it, and Porto also can still win it. It is a boom game. Anybody can win it. Yeah.
Okay, straight into the 4th minute of 5 minutes additional time in that game between Manchester United and FC Porto. Ooh. That was a truth to the part to the side of Johnny Evans.
If you look at the centre back of Manchester United, the way they build their defense around the light, that is not the best formation. It's loose.
Did they actually build around the lights? The light was just unfortunate to have a player like Samu Amarudion running around him. He bullied the light all through this game. And you look at it, since they took out Samu in this game, who has been up front there for Porto. We've not really seen anybody leading the attack for them. And it's full time at the Stamford Bridge. Chelsea has just defeated Gent 4-2 in that encounter, and it's really going to be a massive 3 points for Chelsea in that one. We're straight into the last minute of that game between Manchester United and Porto. Porto will have to hang on for 1 point, and it's going to be a disappointing 1 point for Porto, because they will have feel that they had this game in their bags already, but left it out of the bags, as Manchester United got one back through their substitute, Harry Maguire, the former captain of Manchester United. And is Porto with the ball straight into the 5th minute of additional time. Manchester United will have a moment to have a last attack against FC Porto. It's going to be a throwing. It's Mazuri who will be taking this throwing for Manchester United. You can see the Morocco international there standing on throwing duties for Manchester United. In the 5th minute of this encounter, a long throw there from the Morocco international. FC Porto will regain possession, sends it back to the goalkeeper, Diego Costa. Diego Costa tears one onto the part of his teammates as FC Porto looks to attack against Manchester United. If they lose that in that dangerous position, it's really going to be ooh. And they regains possession, but the referee says there's going to be there was an infringement there, and this might just be the moment there for Manchester United. This was brought down as a free kick in the dying embers of this game for Manchester United.
I think Zizi got to the ball. He got the ball, and there was this contact. To me, that shouldn't have been a free kick.
Yeah, it's actually a free kick. It's a free kick against Porto there.
Because the player did not take his leg to Ziggy, but Zizi took his leg to him. You know,
Oh,
and he
that
also,
is the final whistle. The referee won't allow that free kick to go on there. And Manchester United rallied back from losing situation to finish this game as 3-3 against FC Porto. A disappointing game for both Manchester United and FC Porto, no doubt.
yeah. Both teams ended 3-3 draw. You know, and Chelsea took the victory for today, 4-2 in that encounter. Congratulations to Chelsea, and they say some luck to Ten Hag, because the news would have been a different thing tomorrow morning. You begin to see different kind of headlines about Ten Hag and Manchester United. So thank you very much. That's how far we can go. Your last for your final take before we leave.
It's a beautiful day of football, no doubt, and I really enjoyed the Chelsea game, winning 4-2 against Gent. That is a motivation going into the weekend game against Nottingham Forest, and to keep the unbeaten run is really good to see for Chelsea.
And like today's result looked like handball, 4-2. 6 goals in the first one, 6 goals in the second one, 3-3. You know, to our fans, thanks for staying tuned with us. That is how far we can go for today. Don't forget to join us tomorrow again when we come with our Friday Talk Sport show. For now, it's bye from us.